Hello, this is John Dickey. I also go by the handle JD Slow Thumbs. Today I'm showing off my helicopter setup, which includes a helicopter collective complete with a twist throttle. This is my version 5A, version 5, and I will momentarily show off the final mechanical assembly procedure, not so much the final wiring, not so much the final coding for the Arduino, but the final mechanical assembly. Details for the sub-assemblies will follow. One of the stars of the show is the conduit access box or electrical access box. This one is a Cantex brand, C-A-N-T-E-X, Cantex. Found these at Home Depot. The ones at Home Depot had a additional hole on the left side or the right side for coming out the other end. For this project, for going to just the rest of the collective, I just wanted the one hole on the right. As it is, it has a nice shape and has nice smooth edges, nice feel. It comes with cover, comes with a gasket that I will not use, and I'll show you more in a second. For this project, I wanted the panel to have 3 switches, one a momentary on for the starter, one a momentary up for the increment the governor up, and a momentary down for increment the governor down. Also, I included for this particular version a potentiometer complete with push to select feature. Here it is on the back, and it goes together nicely. Another key feature are pipes that fit one over the other with a close fit but still fit together. This works with 1-inch pipe and 1 1/4-inch pipe. It does not work with 1/2 inch to 3/4. It does not work with 3/4 to 1 inch. This is the only combination that I found that works nicely together. Home Depot also sells this 1-inch and 1 1/4-inch pipe in the plumbing section in 2-foot lengths, much easier to deal with. They also sell the light gray in the electrical section as gray conduit, non-metallic conduit, usually in 10-foot sections. The next key feature is the throttle linkage. The throttle linkage started out life as 2 union couplings. Union coupling, they're for attaching 2 pipes together end to end. There is a divider down the middle. Very important to pay attention to. There's a divider down the middle. I glued 2 of them together end to end, and then cut off the top at the divider, at the second divider. Then I cut them down vertically in 1/2-inch wide strips. The white plumbing version ends up being a little bit longer than the gray conduit version. Now we can start assembling the long end of the collective. The next feature started out life as a electrical box, non-metallic plastic electrical box, 1-inch infrastructure. This is a 2-gang setup for 2 light switches or 2 pairs of outlets. To make room for the throttle, I had to cut out, using a Dremel tool, this area over here. It fits together like this. This is the 1 inch going into it. This is the throttle linkage attached to the 1 1/4 pipe going into the electrical box. I put another hole on the electrical box to have access to the slide potentiometer used for the collective sensor. Later it will fit together like this. I use an Arduino Leonardo. It is smart enough to act like a human interface device, USB human interface device. Works directly off USB. Is powered by USB and is smart enough to act like a keyboard, joystick, push buttons, whatever you want. I had to shape down the little plastic carrier for the Leonardo board. Also have to cut a hole in the side and cut away some of this post to give the cable access to the board. Next, I need a way to mount the throttle sensor itself. Goes together like so. The throttle linkage meets up with the throttle potentiometer about like so. A little dab of hot melt glue will hold them together very nicely. At the fulcrum, I attached the bolt through my mounting board, and I used 2 pieces of cork, rubberized cork material, and a big fender washer. Then I tighten it with a nut, and the cork enables me to tighten it gradually instead of all or nothing. So with this cork, I attach it and give it just the right amount of friction and then double nut it. Another important feature are the hard mechanical stops so that you do not exceed the travel limits of the potentiometer. Again, the hard stops that prevent it from going too far down or too far up. This would be important for both my linear slide pot or even for angular pots. Here I have the key mechanical features of this collective. Please comment/reply to my post at either the Home Cockpits and Hardware Forum at hovercontrol.com or at the Cockpit Builders Forum at flightsim.com. Thanks for watching.